So do me a favor. Just subscribe and like the video before we enjoy. Make sure comment your favorite part. Alright, so let me tell you about this crazy road trip I took when I was 18, heading to my new college. I packed all my stuff in my beat-up SUV and hit the road. Now I was already feeling pretty nervous, being away from my family for the first time and all. But little did I know, things were about to get a whole lot scarier. I had this whole trip planned out, splitting the 600-mile journey into 2 days. The sun was setting fast, and by 7 p.m. it was pitch black out there. I was cruising down this empty road, just me and my thoughts. Every now and then, a car would pass by, but mostly it was just the sound of my own engine. Around 10 p.m., I figured I'd stop at the next gas station to fuel up before hitting the road again. I pulled into this deserted station in the middle of nowhere. No other cars, no lights from nearby buildings, just me and the hum of the pumps. As I was filling up, this guy comes out of nowhere. He looked way older than me, maybe in his 50s, and kinda rough around the edges, like he'd been through some stuff. He gives me this weird smile and tells me to take the exit back onto the highway. Now, this exit was a one-way road, so it didn't make any sense to go back that way. I'm thinking this dude must be crazy, but then I notice something off about the road ahead. It's dark, like really dark, and there are no streetlights. I start getting this bad feeling in my gut, like something's not right. Just as I'm about to take off, I see this pickup truck appear out of nowhere, blocking my path. Before I can even react, these guys jump out, armed to the teeth with bats, machetes, you name it. They start coming at me like they're out for blood. I slam on the gas and peel out of there, but that's when I see them. Dozens of people emerging from the shadows, like they've been waiting for me. I don't stick around to find out what they want. I called 911 as soon as I was safe, but I never heard back from them. It was like they didn't even care. The whole thing was like something out of a nightmare, and I still don't know what those people were planning to do to me. Funny thing is, that creepy old guy at the gas station might have saved my life. Or maybe he was in on it, who knows. All I know is, I'm lucky to be alive after that night. Alright, so this happened on a typical Friday after my college classes. I was grinding away doing DoorDash to make ends meet, you know how it is. Most nights it was the same old routine, but this one was different. So, I'm cruising around, delivering orders left and right. Everything's going smooth until it hits a dead end after the dinner rush. Orders dry up, and the ones that do come in barely cover my gas. Then, out of nowhere, this order pops up. It's a bit of a drive, but the payout is worth it. I figure, why not? I accept the order and head out to this house way out in the boonies. The drive gets eerie real quick. I'm talking fields on fields, barely any houses in sight. The closer I get to this place, the more I'm feeling like I'm in a horror movie. I finally reach the house, or what's left of it. It's all dark except for the porch light. I'm thinking, why is this light the only thing on? Then it hits me. It's one of those automatic ones, solar-powered and all. As I'm standing there, trying to make sense of it all, I hear this car pulling up behind mine. I turn around and there's this guy, just staring at me. I call out to him, asking if he's the one who ordered, but he doesn't say a word. He just stands there, like he's sizing me up. That's when my fight or flight kicks in. I drop the bag and bolt, running into the darkness behind the house. I can hear him coming after me, but I keep running, deeper into the fields. Eventually, I make it to safety, call the cops, and they come to check it out. By the time they get there, the guy's long gone. But get this, my car's untouched, and the bag of food is still sitting on the porch. It hit me then. That guy wasn't after money. He had something far worse in mind, and I was lucky to get out of there in one piece. It's a night I won't soon forget, let me tell you. Alright, so let me tell you about one of the craziest nights I've had on the road in my 20 years as a truck driver. I was hauling a load from the East Coast all the way to the far West Coast, a route I've done countless times before. Usually it's just the same old routine, same roads, same stops, nothing out of the ordinary. But this time, things took a turn for the bizarre. About 20 hours into the drive, a storm starts rolling in, slowing me down. It's late, and I'm already on the lookout for the next truck stop to catch some shut-eye. Out of nowhere, I see this light behind me. It comes up so fast, I barely have time to react. They're right on my tail, and then, just like that, their lights go out. Now, I'm no stranger to weird stuff on the road, but this was next level. I keep my eyes on the road, trying to see if they're still there, but it's like they vanished into thin air. Thankfully, a sign tells me there's a truck stop just 5 miles ahead. I figure I'll be safe there, at least for a while. The next few miles, I don't see any sign of them behind me. Still, I can't shake the feeling of unease. I pull into the truck stop and it's mostly empty, just a few trucks at the gas pumps. I park in the middle of the lot, hoping to blend in. I crack open the door, peering out into the rain, but I don't see anything. I try to get some sleep, but it's restless with the storm pounding on the roof. When I wake up, it's still dark out, and the storm's only gotten worse. Then, I feel it. A loud thump shakes the truck. I open the door to investigate, and that's when I see them. A car with its headlights off, and 2 guys moving around in front of it. Before I can react, the door slams shut, and I'm trapped inside with another guy standing outside, yelling at me to stay put. I'm frozen, watching as they circle the truck, like a pack of wolves sizing up their prey. After what feels like an eternity, they bolt back to their car and speed off into the night. I call the cops, but they never catch the guys. All I know is, if I hadn't been as alert as I was, things could have ended a whole lot worse. It's a night I won't forget anytime soon, let me tell you.